Hello, I'm going to show you some of my penmanship books that I have, which taught people a long time ago how to write, not calligraphy, but just how to write in script. And they don't teach that in the United States anymore. It's going to be a lost art, so you'll need to find books like this or go online to figure out how to actually make these letters. So, almost all of them start out with you making rows and rows and rows of circles, and you do that to learn how to space the letters and how to train your hand to create a standardized shape and a standardized size. And you know, the closer you got to having the tops of the circle and the bottoms of the circle on one line, the better you were. The more consistent you are in how the letters overlapped, the better you were. So practice, practice, practice is what they had you do. Eventually you'd learn the lowercase letters and make a bunch of U's and a bunch of N's and a bunch of W's, and you had to learn the difference between them. Also, because back in the olden days, before adding machines, you had to learn all the numbers, because you had to make sure that your bank accounts added up right, or the company you worked for, Sears and Roebuck, all of their accounts had to add up right. So you better make your 7s look like 7s and your 1s look like 1s. Once you got all of the systems, all of the letters put together, then you'd practice words. And here, try to win the medal. They often had, the thing you copied were little proverbs to help you live a better life. Quibbling and quarreling are bad habits. A favorite of mine is from an old book from maybe 1850. Abandon evil company. And the flip side, the B word, is beware of ostentation. And I love this because it's some of the most ostentatious looking writing that I've ever seen. Sometimes you were taught different systems of lettering. The New Laurel handwriting, which is pretty boring. You had the vertical penmanship method, where the letters were all up and down, not slanted. But one of the craziest things I got, I will show you now, and hopefully my camera won't stop. And it was this kit that you would get in the mail, and you would be asked to, they had these heavily embossed cards, and you were supposed to take your stylus and trace the letter in the groove 20 times. And when you were done, you were supposed to quickly put that down and get your pen and go to the paper and hopefully come up with that same shape. And if that worked, which I doubt, you eventually got to do the fancy letters, the fancy caps, the R, the S, etc. And he guaranteed that this was going to work for you. And if it didn't, it wasn't his fault. If you fail to improve, it will be due to lack of interest and persistent practice. All your fault. But anyway, he encourages you to tell all of your friends who have poor penmanship to send him $5 so they can get one of these kits. Anyway, start practicing, make those O's, make those ups and downs. Have fun. See you later.